Welcome to part 2 of the How to Apply instructional video. Once you are ready to apply, click the Applications tab in the top left-hand corner of your screen. You will then select the Undergraduate Application. International applicants have the option to apply directly to Carleton using the International Application. Please answer these questions to determine if this is the correct application for you. Here you will select your first choice in degree program. If you do not see your choice in the drop-down menu, you can search using keywords. If your degree program has different areas of concentration, they will appear now. For example, if you've selected engineering, you will see the different areas of study, and you may select your preferred program here. Here you'll see the available terms to begin your program, and then you can select your preferred term. Most of Carleton's degrees start in what we call the fall term, which means entering in September. Please select your term and apply. Now we're in the application. Take a moment to read through the instructions, and please note that it's not necessary to apply both through Carleton 360 and through the OUAC website. Please choose just one of these applications. To be able to complete your application, you will need the following: Adobe Acrobat to upload any documents in PDF format, information about your studies, including dates and institution names, ESL test scores, your passport, and a credit card to pay your application fee. There is an icon guide here to help explain what the icons mean. As you go through the different sections of the application, the icon beside each section will indicate your progress with a green check mark. Everything should have a green check mark before you apply. You can submit only one application per term with 2 program choices. Carleton will only provide one offer of admission at a time. Your first application should be your first choice in program. Your second choice will also be assessed, and we will let you know if you meet the requirements for admission. Indicate here that you have understood and agree. Save and continue will keep going through the application. If you're not yet ready to continue with the application, you can save it and come back at any time. If you want to go back and adjust any information, you can go back to the Getting Started menu. Now we are moving on to your program details. If co-op is available for this program, you will have the option to add it to your application here. You may also enter your second choice of program. If you are unsure about selecting a minor at this time, you will have the opportunity after you accept your offer or during your degree program. Select Save and Continue. Here you will enter your personal information. You'll notice that the information you use to set up your 360 account appears here. If this information does not match your passport, you may edit your information now. Double-check your passport. It's important that the information you provide here matches the information on your passport. This information is used for the Carleton-issued visa letter you will use to apply for your study permit. It is important to specify your country of birth, country of citizenship, and country of residence. Read the language disclaimer. This will help determine whether or not you will need to submit an English as a second language test score. Add your contact details here. This is the email address that we will use to contact you regarding your application. Please use an email address which you check regularly. All inquiries regarding your application status should be sent from this email address. Are you using an agent? If yes, then select the name of the agent from the list below. If your agent does not appear on this list, You may select Unlisted, and you can add the agency's full name here. Select Save and Continue. This section covers your academic history. If your school is not listed, select Unlisted and you can manually type it in. Be sure to use the official or full name of your school, no abbreviations. If you've attended more than one high school, select the Add an Additional Record button. If you have studied in a post-secondary institution, for example, college or university, either part-time or full-time, you must indicate it here in your application. You are required to disclose all post-secondary studies within your application. If you had a gap or break in your studies, you'll be asked to provide a brief description of your activities, such as volunteering, traveling, or working. Select Save and Continue. Now we would like to know where you heard about Carleton University. Save and Continue. It's important that you review this information and agree that you've understood it, and declare that all information you have provided is true before submitting your application. To make any changes before you submit your application, you can select Back to Getting Started. This option will bring you back to the dashboard where you will see the unsubmitted application in progress. To continue your application, select the Incomplete page. Now select Submit and Pay. This is the final step to submitting your application. Enter the name that appears on your credit card, your credit card number and expiry date, along with your security code. To submit the payment, click the button Pay with your credit card. Please note that the $100 Canadian application fee is non-refundable. Your application will only be assessed for admission once your fee payment has been received. We strongly advise that you print the receipt page or save a copy as your proof of payment. Your application is now complete. Make sure you've printed or saved the page and then click Continue. This page confirms that you have applied and tells you what to expect next. You will receive an automated email acknowledging that you have applied. This email will contain details explaining how to check the status of your application via Carleton 360. If you don't receive this email, check your junk mail folder or contact our office. Within 2 days, you will be able to check the status of your application and upload any outstanding documents. Once your application status is complete and ready for review, you can receive an admissions decision within approximately 4 to 6 weeks. You'll be able to assess your application on Carleton 360 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you are encouraged to check the status of your application on a regular basis just in case we request further documents from you or make a decision. Once you have submitted your application, you will receive an email containing your My Carleton 1 username and password. When you sign in to check the status of your application, you will sign in using your MC1 credentials.